small, cold-blooded, and rarely seen alone. Rellith Crawlers are swarm predators whose lethality emerges through sheer numbers rather than strength. Individually, they measure roughly the diameter of a large coin. On their own, they pose little threat. Their danger lies in coordinated movement. Rellith Crawlers move in dense swarms that can span large stretches of ground, often appearing as a shifting mass of dark brown and black across soil and vegetation. Though equipped with 8 eyes, their vision is limited. Instead, they rely on fine, sensory bristles covering their exoskeletons. At the tips of these hairs are chemoreceptive and vibration-sensitive organs that detect air shifts, ground disturbances, and chemical cues. The queen produces chemical signals that coordinate movement, feeding behavior, and group response. Her metabolic output is extreme, and her lifespan is correspondingly brief, typically 4 to 6 weeks. During that period, she lays multiple egg clusters, including one future queen. Each queen emits a distinct pheromone signature, ensuring that the swarm responds only to her command. If the queen dies, the swarm collapses. Without centralized signaling, they disperse quickly and become more susceptible to predators. Field records indicate that swarm behavior is not chaotic, but follows a pattern. Livestock enclosures overwhelmed by a mature swarm have been documented as reduced to bones within hours, with structural damage limited primarily to organic materials. Rellith Crawlers feed through external digestion. Digestive enzymes are secreted into organic matter, liquefying tissue before ingestion. Primary prey includes livestock and small wildlife. In sufficient numbers, they will consume humans. When animal prey is scarce, they will strip crops. Swarms are most active at night or during heavy cloud cover. They tend to avoid large open terrain in clear weather conditions because it increases their vulnerability to aerial predators. They favor dry, temperate regions and avoid wetlands where moisture and mud interfere with their sensory hairs. Fields passed over by a mature swarm are reduced at a ground level, with little left behind. Eggs are laid within earthen mound structures, resembling small anthills. These mounds absorb warmth from the surface, which aids with incubation while offering partial protection. They remain vulnerable to burrowing animals and environmental disturbances. Their migration patterns trend toward warmer climates. Swarms generally shift toward regions that sustain constant warmth and prey availability. Severe cold does not kill them, but it drastically suppresses their metabolic activity. In low temperatures, their movements become slower, and their feeding activity declines. Prolonged exposure results in starvation and eventual collapse of swarms. Conversely, they have low tolerance for extreme heat and open flames, making fire an effective means of eradication. These environmental pressures prevent long-term establishment in any single region and require them to remain on the move. The species also demonstrates strong sensitivity to menthol compounds. Substances such as peppermint, wild sage, and eucalyptus interfere with pheromone signaling and coordinated movement. Settlements in affected regions often cultivate these plants as deterrents, and concentrated oils may be applied around livestock enclosures and property borders. With preparation, swarms are manageable. Without it, they are capable of overwhelming livestock and inflicting significant human casualties within hours. When conditions favor them, they reduce what they encounter into nothing.